2 days after beating their arch rival on the road, the Alabama Crimson Tide were dealt a major blow thanks to a decision by the courts. Tuscaloosa Circuit Judge Daniel Pruitt has denied Charles Bediako's motion for a preliminary injunction. With that ruling, Bediako is officially ruled ineligible moving forward and cannot suit up anymore for the men's basketball team. The temporary restraining order that had previously allowed Bediako to play for Alabama this season is no longer in place. After going to the G League, the 7-foot center returning to the hardwood in T-Town in late January, playing in 5 games. He averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds, and nearly 2 blocks in about 20 minutes of work per contest. Following the decision, the University of Alabama releasing this statement: "We are disappointed in today's court ruling denying the injunction for Charles Bediako. While we understand the concern around competitive and developmental implications of former pro athletes participating in college, it is important to acknowledge reality. The NCAA has granted eligibility over 100 current men's basketball players with prior pro experience in the G League or overseas. Granting eligibility to some former pros and not to others is what creates the havoc we are currently in, and why consistency from decision makers is so desperately needed." Alabama men's head basketball coach Nate Oates on his radio show tonight, not a happy camper about this decision either.
Yeah, I mean, obviously super disappointed in the whole thing, to be honest with you. I didn't think it ever should have got to court. I thought the NCAA should have made him eligible based on, over 100 current college basketball players, former professionals, most of them over in Europe, some in the G League, guys being drafted, rights owned by NBA teams, as in James Nagy being eligible to play. So I thought it was kind of a no-brainer with the NCAA, and then I didn't think it would be that big of an issue. The NCAA really hasn't changed much without courts forcing them to change. So I thought the courts would see the inconsistencies in the rulings and agree with Charles' attorneys at the NCAA. I mean, to me, the NCAA's point of why Charles shouldn't be eligible was all these rules that they have, but they're not applying those rules.
We now have a reaction from the NCAA by way of their president, Charlie Baker. "Common sense won around today," he says. "The court saw this for what it is, an attempt by pros to pivot back to college and crowd out the next generation of students. College sports are for students, not for people who have already walked away to go pro and not want to hit the undo button at the expense of the teenager's dream. While we're glad the court upheld the rules for members actually want, one win doesn't fix the national mess of state laws. It's time for Congress to stop watching from the sidelines and help us provide some actual stability."